Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 3 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 3 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter mixed operations. The lessons we're going to cover today are multiplication and division facts up to 12 true or false, multiplication and division sentences up to 12 true or false, add, subtract, multiply, and divide, addition and subtraction word problems. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So please make sure you have your pencil so that you write down the important examples and definitions as well. Here I am on grade 3 math. Start with the lesson that is multiplication and division up to 12 true or false. Is the number sentence true or false? 5 times 10 equals 60. Is it true or false? So if both sides of the equation are exactly equal, then it is true. So false. Let's just start with the test questions. Is the number sentence true or false? Three times 5 equals 15. True it is because both sides are exactly equal. Is the number sentence true or false? 3 times 3 equals 9. True it is. Option number 2 is the correct option. True it is. Is the number sentence true or false? 2 times 7 equals 16. False it is because 2 times 7 is 14, not 16. So that is false. Is the number sentence true or false? Five, 5 times 5 times 8 equals 43. That is false. Option number 2 is the correct option. Yes, false it is. I selected the wrong option actually. 5 times 5 equals 30. That is false because 5 times 5 equals 25 and 25 is not equal to 30. So false it is. Is the number sentence true or false? 1 times 6 equals 1. Is it true or false? False it is. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is multiplication and division sentences up to 12. True or false? Is the number sentence true or false? 2 times 3 equals 3 times 4. 2 times 6 is 12 and 3 times 4 is 12. So both sides are exactly equal. So the sentence is true. Let's just start with the test questions. If the number sentence true or false, 'true' it is because 1 times 6 is 6 and 3 times 2 is 6. So that is true. Is the number sentence true or false? 3 times 9 equals 5 times 4. 3 times 9 equals 27 and 5 times 4 is 20. So false it is. Option number 1 is the correct option. Is the number sentence true or false? So 8 times 2 is 16 and 3 times 2 is 6. So false it is. Option number 1 is the correct option. Is the number sentence true or false? True it is because 2 times 6 is 12 and 3 times 4 is 12. So that is true. Is the number sentence true or false? 1 times 6 equals 2 times 3. True, it is option number 2 is the correct option. Is the number sentence true or false? 2 times 10 and 4 times 5. 'True, it is option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. True, it is option 2 is the correct option. Is the number sentence true or false? 3 times 5 equals 2 times 4. 3 times 5 is 15 and 2 times 4 is 8. Three times 5 and 2 times 4, false it is. False it is because 3 times 5 is 15 and 2 times 4 is 8. That is false. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is add, subtract, multiply and divide. Let's just start with the lesson. 115 plus 17. So you need to add. Start adding the ones digit. 8 plus 7 makes 15. So 5, 6, and 7. That is 175. The sum is 175. Let's just start with the next lesson. 541 take away 441. 1 take away 1 is 0. 4 take away 4 is 0. And 5 take away 4 is 1. So 541 take away 441 is 100. Option number 2 is the correct option. $568 divided by 8. So let's just divide. We cannot divide 5 by 8, right? Because 5 is smaller than 8. So let's just make it 56. Now we need to count a table of 8 until 56. So 8 times 7 is 56. 56 take away 56 is 0. Bring the next digit down. 8 times 1 is 8. So that is 71. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 71. 'Option number 2 is the correct option. 71 it is. 56 plus 239. So 9 plus 6 is 15, right? 5 and carry 1. 5 and 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we need to write 2 as, so that is 295. That is 295. Option number 1 is the correct option. $505 plus 110. 5 plus 0 is 5. 1 plus 0 is 1. And 5 plus 1 is 6. That is 615. Option number 2 is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option, that is 615. 341 times 2. Let's just multiply. 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 4 is 8, and 2 times 3 is 6. That is 682. Option number 2 is the correct option, that is 682. 23 plus 144. 4 plus 3 is 7. 4 plus 2 is 6 and 1. That is 167. Option number 1 is the correct option. 167 it is. Four 450 minus 4. 450 minus 354, sorry. We cannot subtract 0 out of 4, so we need to borrow 1. That borrow makes it 10. 10 take away 4 is 6. Now we cannot subtract 4 out of 9, so we need to borrow 1. That makes 3 here and 1. 14 take away 5 is 9. So that is 96. Option number 2 is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option, that is 96. 87 plus 225. That is 312. Option 2 is the correct option. The next lesson is addition and subtraction word problems. Let's just start with the lesson. Let's just start with the test questions. Hugo is a school janitor. Last week, he picked up 292 pieces of trash in the classroom and 7 pieces of trash around the campus. How many pieces of trash Hugo pick up? So, which is the correct option? 7 plus 2 is 9. Bring 9 as it is and 2. That is 299. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 299. Randy has a chest of coins. Inside there are 281 gold coins and 18 silver coins. How many coins are in the chest? 281 and 18. So 8 plus 1 is 9. 8 plus 1 is 9 and 2. 299. That is 299. Option number 1 is the correct option. To fill an order, the factory dyed 543 yards of silk, and 1 yard wide. How many yards of silk it dyed for that order? So 543 plus 1 is, that is 544. Option number 2 is the correct option. Sweetie Pie Baking Company had 468 eggs. Then employees used 4 eggs to make cookies. How many eggs are left? That is 464. Option number 2 is the correct option. The Greenpoint Middle School cafeteria goes through a lot of peanut butter. Currently, they have 995 ounce of regular peanut butter in stock. They also have 4 ounces of crunchy peanut butter. How many ounces do they have in total? The Greenpoint Middle School cafeteria goes through a lot of peanut butter. Currently, they have 995 ounces of regular peanut butter in stock. They also have 4 ounces of crunchy peanut butter. How many ounces do they have in total? So 995 take away 4. You need to add that is 999. Sorry, not you don't have to subtract. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 3 math chapter we were working on is mixed operations. The lessons we have covered today are multiplication and division facts up to 12 true or false. Multiplication and division sentences up to 12 true or false. Add, subtract, multiply, and divide, addition and subtraction word problems. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button, tutor, or either you can write them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So any questions, please ask if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's